I had to look through various websites to even believe what I was reading. 54% tariffs on imports from China. 54%. 54%. And that means my business is fucking done. That means I have just lost my business because of him. This is a tax on me. So now I suddenly have a 54% tax on my product just to bring it into the United States, a product that I cannot make in the United States. There are no factories to go into, right? So typically tariffs are used when there is manufacturing in a country. You put that tax on it to retain your manufacturing here in the US. That ship has sailed. Our manufacturing left starting in the 70s. So my borosilicate glass sippy cups to help families avoid plastic, no, that's over. Is Trump going to build me a $10 million factory for my borosilicate glass sippy cups and every other product in the US? No. Nothing is made without raw materials from another country. And 54%, that just put me out of business. Trump is literally just killing small businesses for no fucking reason. Tell me how I'm supposed to suddenly make that up. Tell me. Are my customers going to pay $60 for a sippy cup? Fuck no. There's no one that will make it here in the US. So I don't know where we're going with this, but yeah, it's not good. And everyone's suffering. Every single company in the US imports something from somewhere else because that's just how the world works. It's like if you have a kitchen, do you grow everything in your backyard? Do you grow salt? Do you grow flour? Do you grow fucking olives to make olive oil? No. You can't. You can grow some veggies, but you can't make everything in-house. And that is like an analogy for the fucking United States. You need to be able to trade with your partners because different countries have different specialties. This is fucking stupid. Us gonna kill small businesses like mine. My business, I'm fucked. It's done. This is bad. And not just mine, like everybody's, like not just mine, like a lot of people's small businesses, over.
Here's an idea for a small business idea. Get into transportation, because these buses are going to be in high demand. Charles R. Downs said, "We caught the left busing anti-Trump protesters into Washington, D.C. for their anti-Trump rally." Stay tuned to Laura Loomer's account for exclusive footage.
Well, the media is going to act like there was some major anti-Trump protest in Washington, D.C. today. But the reality is, it's fake. They were all busting on buses, like right behind me. Stay tuned for Laura Loomer's exclusive footage that will show that a lot of the anti-Trump protesters in D.C. were literally busting. You know, it's really funny. We caught the left busing protesters into the Kamala Harris rally back in October. Then we caught the left busing protesters into Kamala Harris's Las Vegas rally, also last October. So I don't understand why the left thinks they can continue to bus people into Washington, D.C. and important events to astroturf a crowd and don't think Laura and I are going to catch them. We caught you.
And you can see from Insight's post here, a massive crowd of protesters have gathered in Boston. MA for the hands-off protests against Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Thank you for being part of the resistance. Thank you for saying hands off.
And so the Hands Off protest is a nationwide demonstration in the United States that was scheduled for today, April 5th, 2025. And it's a grassroots movement organized by over 150 advocacy groups, including Third Act, Indivisible, Move On, and Reproductive Freedom for All, among others. The protest is a response to what organizers describe as a brazen power grab by President Donald Trump, billionaire Elon Musk, and their allies, accusing them of threatening democracy, economic equity, and social rights. The main grievances include policies like mass layoffs of federal workers, cuts to Social Security and healthcare programs, attacks on consumer protections, anti-immigrant measures, and reductions in rights for marginalized groups such as transgender people or individuals. Protesters also oppose Musk's role in the Trump administration, particularly though through the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, which has been linked to significant government downsizing. The overreaching message is a demand to keep hands off public services, personal freedoms, and democratic institutions, with slogans like hands off our democracy and hands off of our social security appearing on signs. Over 1,000 events ranging from rallies and marches to teach-ins and community gatherings are taking place across all 50 states, with major demonstrations in cities like Washington, D.C., New York, Boston, and Los Angeles. Some protests are also happening internationally in cities like London, Berlin, and Paris, often led by Americans abroad. Organizers emphasize nonviolent action, expecting hundreds of thousands of participants, with estimates suggesting attendance could exceed initial RSVPs of anywhere from 500 to 600,000. The protest coincides with significant political and economic tension, including Trump's recent tariff announcements and stock market reactions, amplifying its urgency for participants. It's framed as both a stand against specific policies and a broader call to protect the country from what organizers see as authoritarian overreach by a billionaire-backed administration.
I was going to criticize President Obama, but you handled it. So, thank you.
They don't pay me.
These books, first of all, seeing that video of Kamala Harris and then these videos of Tim Walz the last few days, man, did we dodge a bullet. Lord have mercy. These books coming out.
Walking into the fire right now,
These
Scott.
books coming out. It can all be told now. I mean, I sat here all during the campaign and was assured Joe Biden was fine. Kamala Harris had the most organic, grassroots-driven campaign. The Democrats were unified. We had a campaign of joy. And everything was hunky-dory. That's what I was told night after night after night. Mm-hmm. And now all the books are coming out, and it's amazing because a lot of the people who were telling those lies are now going to get paid to write those books.
I think a lot of people,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I think a lot of people.
And Scott Jennings even goes on to say how Abby asked me for an unpopular opinion this morning, which he then ponders, aren't all of mine unpopular? LL. But anyway, so he went with this one. And man, is it a good one. Human-sized Easter bunnies. Yeah, human-sized Easter bunnies. Scott tells Abby, they are demonic and must be eliminated.
The limit, okay?
All right. Scott Jennings.
Major problem. Human-sized Easter bunnies.
Yeah.
It is the season. And look, I think if you want, they're demonic. And I know parents like to have their children photographed with these human-sized demonic Easter bunnies. I counsel against it. If you want to show them a regular-sized rabbit, fine. The Cadbury bunny is fine, and I'll even make an exemption for Playboy bunnies. But human-sized Easter bunnies, out. They're right out.
They're terrifying.
Terrible. You only have 2 weeks to make your plans. Easter's coming. Eliminate this from your photo regimen. Do not traumatize your children.
Absolutely no Playboy bunnies. Okay, I am sorry, but that is out. We're out.
I said exemption.
Scott Jennings has got them busting at the seams. They're in stitches. They can't stop laughing at this ridiculous idea of human-sized Easter bunnies. But speaking of demonic, I've got one more I want to show you guys before I do, but ask you guys a quick favor. Hit that like button if you like the video, subscribe, and check out this Democrat Representative Maxwell Frost, who says Elon Musk became the richest person in the world because he steals from people. I'm not sure if there's any truth or basis behind this to back that claim up, but if not, then I would expect the defamation lawsuits to be forthcoming.
We're all closer to being on the streets than having a bank account that looks like his. How do you think he got to where he's at? I had people who come up to me and say, Maxwell, why would they be stealing? Elon Musk is already the richest person in the world. He has enough money. The question is, how do you think he became the richest person in the world?